Here we go. Hey everyone, it's Kaylee McCaffrey here with MedVrench. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we are here now. So I'm so excited to speak with Ken Habel. He is the Director of Engineering and Training at Technical Prospects, and we are talking about the necessity of training your in-house imaging engineers. So if you're just now tuning in, go ahead and comment. Let us know you're here. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm actually here at the MedVrench office in Peachtree City, Georgia. And Ken, where are you tuning in from today?
We're in our primary office, which is located in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you are experiencing better weather than we are here in Georgia. It's been a little rainy.
I'm sure. Yes.
Well, okay, so thank you, Ken, for taking the time to discuss this opportunity with me and training at your facility. So go ahead and share with us, what are the benefits of training medical imaging engineers?
Well, by training your in-house imaging engineers, you're showing that there's an investment in the work that they can do. They're going to be able to service the equipment at a much higher level, and more importantly, they're going to be able to service it typically faster than, say, an OEM contract or a third-party independent service group. And the reason for that is because they're already local. So if they are responsible and well trained to service your equipment, they can be there almost immediately and start servicing the piece of equipment, which eliminates your downtime.
Okay, great. And then what is the financial impact of training?
Well, the financial impact, there is always a cost versus benefit analysis that has to be done, but there is a cost to training your engineers, but that cost is minimal when you compare it to downtime. So, again, like I spoke just before about, the quicker you can service the machine, the less downtime you actually have, and downtime equates to dollars. It also definitely correlates with patient satisfaction. So every hour that your system is down waiting to be repaired, you're not scanning, so you're not producing revenue. And then also, any of those patients that are in need of an immediate scan are going to end up going someplace else, which lowers patient confidence. They got scanned someplace else. Maybe the next time they need a scan, they say, well, I'm just going to go back there because it worked out good for me last time. So basically, the investment is minimal compared to the reward.
Absolutely. So I know a lot of industries are experiencing a talent shortage, specifically in the healthcare industry. So how can training help with that?
Again, training your own staff helps fill the gap, because right now there's a tremendous amount of baby boomers out there that are working towards retirement. They are the predominant workforce in the imaging engineering field. And we need to start seriously addressing that issue, because there's going to be a time where if we don't start plugging the hole, it's going to be even harder and take longer to get people to come to service your equipment. So by training your in-house staff, again, you have that more immediate access to that repair person. And the quicker they can service your system, overall, the better for your facility. The other thing is it goes both ways. There's the older engineers that are going to stay in the field for a little while. They're getting trained on newer equipment. And on the flip side to that, if you have older equipment that you choose to want to save and keep in your department, training some of the younger engineers to service that equipment can help maintain that investment, and only benefits you again because the ROI only continues to increase.
Sure. So for our viewers, if they are looking for a training provider, what are some of the factors that they should consider when looking for a training provider?
The core thing, in my opinion, is hands-on. So the more hands-on time you have, I believe the better the training, the situation is. Most engineers learn best by doing. Theory is great, but theory can be learned outside of even the class. So here at Technical Prospects, we provide ample theory and ample documentation, but what we truly focus on is hands-on experience. We actually provide the training students the opportunity to perform what we consider the standard or the highest and most likely reoccurring service situations that they're going to be confronted with: preventative maintenance, tube changes, collimator changes, things like that.
Okay, great. So beyond training, what other services does Technical Prospects provide?
So Technical Prospects provides our in-house training, obviously for Siemens equipment. We provide quality tested parts, both new, used, and refurbished, and we also provide support.
Okay, great. So what else do you want our viewers to know? Did we miss anything?
No, well, I'd like them to know about Technical Prospects because I do seriously believe that we are, the experts in what we do. We focus solely on Siemens. We do service all modalities at this point. We've continued to grow as a company, and we've added modalities to our support. And as time goes on, we are a dedicated Siemens provider. And outside of the OEM, I don't think you're going to find that commitment to an OEM by any other group.
Okay, great. And I know Technical Prospects recently launched their 2019 training calendar. So we are going to include a link in the comments after this video so that viewers can tune in and download that calendar, also learn a little bit more about Technical Prospects and the services that they provide. Also, Ken was nice enough to participate in a full interview with us. So we have all of that in article format in our Ask the Expert series. So we'll include that link as well. So you can click there to learn a little bit more about what Technical Prospects has to offer, and also discuss, or you can learn more about this specific topic there and ask Ken a question directly. So Ken, are you sitting in front of one of your training bays?
Yes, I am. This is one of our Sensation training bays. Essentially, what we have for training opportunity and space here is 2 floors with 8 rooms per floor. We're on the 2nd floor, which is where all our CT training takes place. This is one of the Sensation systems that we use for training. And basically, we offer multiple pieces of equipment for each training course so that we can accommodate, the number of students that we cap our courses at, which is typically 6. We like to keep that student to teacher ratio very low. And then second of all, again, the more hands-on opportunity, the better.
Okay, great, Ken. And is there anything else that you want to show us today? I think we've covered it all.
Let's just walk across. So this is what a system is going to look like typically while we're having the class. The cover's open, there's access to the equipment, and you're going to actually be doing the hands-on portion of it. When we start the courses, it's going to look like this. So this is one of our emotion systems. Again, when we teach our emotion class, we teach it across 2 different systems that make up the platform. But we start with the system covers on. The system would be in the condition that you would find it when you walk into your to your site, whether it be your home site or the remote site that you're going to go and service. You're going to need to go through the process of taking the covers off, doing part identification and location, and then we're going to go into more hands-on training at that point. We also have the vascular labs, our x-ray systems, and our fluoroscopy systems, which are all located on the 1st floor. So those are in the 1st floor, 8 rooms, and we have a total of 14 systems installed in those 8 rooms.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. All right, Ken, well, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to include a few links to learn a little bit more about Technical Prospects and ask Ken a question directly. He is an expert in Siemens medical equipment and parts, and he also helps to develop and teach the coursework at Technical Prospects. So he would be a great resource if you have any questions related to training. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and thank you, Ken.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.